What is up, everybody? Solomon here. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic Tuesday. All right, we've got some news that has come out today. I did want to go over price action over the past evening here, and just going to hop into it. If you see any scam ads on this video, please don't participate in those. First and foremost, this is big. Japanese financial giant rolls out crypto lending. This is SBI Japan. SBI Group says users of the new platform will earn 1% interest on their Bitcoin. Japanese financial giant is launching a crypto lending service. SBI Group announced on Tuesday that users will be able to lend their cryptos to its subsidiary SBI VCTRADE and earn 1% interest, including taxes. Cointelegraph reports. Now, there is the official announcement on here as well. I'll show you. The new service is called VCTRADE Lending, and it will initially support Bitcoin. But we'll, in the XRP community, we're obviously interested in XRP. Later, this platform is going to support Ethereum and XRP. The minimum lending amount is 0.1 Bitcoin at the time of this posting, $1,890. Maximum is set at 5 Bitcoin, $90,450. So I'm curious to see what the minimum lending allocations for XRP will be, and the maximum will be as well. VCTRADE Lending will not impose any account management fees or annual membership fees or charge any fees for deposits made in Japanese yen or crypto, but will charge a fee for yen withdrawals. We all know that SBI is a major partner of Ripple, the company behind XRP, the fourth largest crypto by market capitalization. Actually, it is third again, so this is incorrect. We've got Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then XRP. Ripple is reportedly considering relocating from the United States to Japan. That's also false. That's one consideration, but nothing definitive yet. Now, this is the actual announcement from SBI's website here. Notice of start of service of cryptocurrency lending, aka VCTRADE Lending. And, we all want XRP to be incorporated into these platforms. It's more liquidity, obviously. That's additional utility and a use case for XRP through one of Ripple's major partners in SBI Japan, currently preparing to expand services such as adding brands, XRP, Ethereum, etc., and types of lending periods. So I will be paying attention to that very much. So I would pay attention to Crypto Eddie's YouTube channel. She probably will get the inside scoop before many of the rest of us do, just because of location. And she does her due diligence very much so in that market. Okay. Now, as of last night, I did a video yesterday stating that XRP broke 60 cents. Well, went to bed, and interestingly enough, I see everybody getting super hypey right now, which is great. But again, I very much still want to preach trying to be humble in this market. We don't know what's going to happen in the future. I said the what ifs potentially yesterday as far as price valuations are concerned. That's very much so taken with a grain of salt, because obviously past performance doesn't promise future results. So I will post a link to that video I did yesterday here. But XRP price, so it obviously peaked above 60 cents when I made my video. XRP price spikes to 90 cents, and I believe it was 92 cents it peaked to on Coinbase before Coinbase crashed. Coinbase being Coinbase. So we can see right now, looking at it, we're sitting right about 68 cents. I've been following this today. We've been hovering between 68 and 74 cents. I think we got up to 77 cents again today, and down as low as like 65. So curious to see where this goes, and I will be paying attention very much so. We've seen these previous pumps that have occurred, and I think that it's probably in part due to the flare and the spark allocation, as well as just purely kind of market structure, I'm sure, and a lot of speculation. We know volumes have been off the charts though recently too, which is fantastic. I saw something today stating that XRP's volume was about to surpass Bitcoin's volume, so that is great. Now we can see Bitcoin right now, and I've always said, I do not personally hold Bitcoin. I have nothing against people that hold Bitcoin. It's the move that I've decided to make from a long-term standpoint in this space. Short-term and medium-term, I certainly believe that Bitcoin is going to break all-time high. It's about to, and it will certainly surpass that by whatever multiple it surpasses it by. But for long-term sustainability and even in the medium term, I could see there being issues. But congratulations to everybody that does hold Bitcoin, everybody that bought around 4K. during the bottom of this bear market. Or I think it even went down into the threes for a little while there. But I'm sure Bitcoin will break all-time high. It may even do it this week. Who knows? So I'll be paying attention to that as well. You know, back on XRP price movements, you know, though, I just wanted to reaffirm, you know, we all need to keep a level head in this space. You know, I saw somebody post, like, I posted a comment because Bearable Guy posted yesterday, if you're not aware. Bearable Guy, for many, maybe some of you newcomers here, is XRP or Ripple Insider, supposedly. But, you know, I posted a comment on there and somebody said, how can you say keep a level head and then post a comment on Bearable Guy's tweet? Because I can. This is my YouTube channel. I very much so always try to preach diversification and keeping a level head, not trying to be too hypey. But, you know, facts are facts, and I follow everybody in this space, and I try to pay attention to all the news as much as I possibly can. Bearable Guy, or whoever that is, or whoever the group of people that is, have called things in the past. Many of you know how much I've researched over the past 2.5, 3 years. And I never saw anything about Project Ion ever through DTCC. And I had looked on DTCC's website, looking through PDFs mentioning blockchain, distributed ledger technology, cryptocurrency, all that other stuff. DTCC announced that like weeks after that post, or it may have even been like a month and a half. So that was called. And if I'm going to give credit where credit's due, so I try to follow everything in this space. I could really care less. I'm going to present the information that I find and try to do it in a non-hypey way if I can. Okay, so anyways, moving on. This entire thing may interest some of you. I know that a lot of you are invested into XinFin, XDCE. I also hold a little bit of XinFin, not financial advice. But this is an article that came out today. This is the story behind Corda Network's first digital currency and symbol. This is XKD. Now, I'm not going to get into this entire thing here, but I did want you to know that this came out today. And, you know, interestingly enough, they do mention Hashgraph in here as well. Let me see if I can find it in here. Talking about another feature of this, I'm going to lose it. XKD token, which is apparently the first truly native token on Corda, and comparing it to AML. Another feature is that all governance members are known. Crook contrasted that to automate crypto exchange Uniswap and many others where some of the token governance members are unknown. That's a problem. You can't operate like that, he said. To stand up a Corda network node, you have to go through AML or anti-money laundering procedures. The other cryptocurrency similar in that regard is Hedera Hashgraph's HBAR, but its governance structure is far less open. But from my understanding, everything I've looked into with Hashgraph, if you believe what their chief marketing officer stated during my interview, I found that document with the Department of Defense and SecNav, like the Navy, essentially utilizing Hashgraph to build up smart grids for grid technology. And Christian Hasker, who is the chief marketing officer of Hashgraph, said that he had never seen that document. He's not sure how it was found, but it's an open network. So I do believe that you can still openly try to run a Hashgraph and utilize the network and certainly use the software, etc. But I think maybe this is getting more into actual governance members of the Hashgraph network, as well as this XD or XKD token on Corda. So if you want to take a look at this, I will post the link down in the video. Interestingly enough, today we did see the Bank for International Settlements putting out another working paper on stablecoins, risks, potential, and regulation. I've been focusing more so on like Patreon on other digital asset research. I have like 4 or 5 tokens I need to do research into that people had recommended that I look into. So some of this news, I'm trying to maybe not post as much of this, and maybe it's boring for some people. I wasn't getting a whole lot of likes on it on Patreon, so I'll post this link as well if you feel interested in reading through 31 pages worth of banking rhetoric about stablecoins. You know, I always try to look through these and see if anything catches my eye. It is talking about, you know, they're talking about stablecoins may not be able to offer finality in the same way as a central bank digital currency would. We know one thing that does offer finality, though, and that is XRP. Okay, this was like crazy interesting to me today as well. HSBC introduces new real-time global payments tool. There's a video here, but the video is basically just a spewing the reverbiage of the article here, so I'm not going to make you sit through and watch this video. It's literally just this article. But this is talking about HSBC is introducing a new real-time payments tool that will enable its 14 million international customers to transfer funds through a single account in 20 countries around the globe. This new platform gives the users ability to send money from any HSBC account in real time and get preferential FX rates. Now, this is very interesting to me because it almost sounds like something's being used to bridge this new system that they have. This is global money account holders can hold as many as 18 different HSBC currencies with conversion options. USD, Euro, Sterling, Canadian dollar, Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, Hong Kong dollar, and Singapore dollar are some of the options on here. All features of this account can be accessed via a smartphone. And now this does talk about switching. They don't need to open a new account, or they just take their existing account with them. And I did see in here, okay, it's in real time, obviously. But yeah, I mean, I'm curious how they're able to do this instantly. I'm going to pay attention to this. We haven't directly seen that HSBC is a Ripple client. However, there are lots of things, lots of documents where HSBC has called out and mentioned Ripple in the past, and even XRP. So I'm paying attention to this. I'm curious how this new real-time global payments tool works. Yeah, it's just one more thing to pay attention to. Interswitch and Finastra consolidate partnership for improved services across Africa. Now, we know Finastra is a Ripple partner. Finastra used to be D plus H and Missis. Those two companies merged into Finastra. D plus H has patents on Ripple. Finastra and Ripple just announced, this was like 7 months ago, that they are partners and that Finastra's clients can utilize on-demand liquidity and XRP. Interestingly enough, Interswitch, now this has to do with Nigeria. Interswitch, Africa's leading technology-driven company focused on the digitization of payments in Africa, has announced its partnership with Finastra, one of the world's largest fintechs, to deliver innovative, world-class technology-based solutions for digital payments, corporate banking, treasury, and trade finance to financial institutions in Africa. Apparently, this now makes Interswitch Finastra's lead technology partner in the Nigerian market. Interswitch, I have not seen as is not a direct partner with Ripple. I have not been able to find that, unless I miss it. But Interswitch is very much so partnered with Azimo. Now, this partnership with Azimo that Interswitch has is for instant transfers into Nigeria. Okay, interestingly enough, Azimo, and this is Siam Commercial Bank, Azimo runs on Ripple for instant payments into Thailand, and I do believe that Azimo is XRP enabled. So pay attention to that. If you weren't aware, also in the African market, you've got Flutterwave. Flutterwave built Ripple into their core infrastructure for their Rave product. Flutterwave partnered with Alipay. Flutterwave partnered with Visa. Faster payments into China. Faster payments from the US into Africa as well. Okay, yeah, news comes on the heels of our recent announcement of Azimo's launch of Ripple's on-demand liquidity service. All right, so now, just to wrap that up real quick, Interswitch and Finastra. Interswitch is now Finastra's key payments partner in the Nigerian market. Finastra is XRP and on-demand liquidity enabled. Azimo ties into Interswitch for instant transfers into Nigeria. Azimo is XRP on-demand liquidity enabled. So, not going to say that Interswitch clients necessarily need to use XRP or on-demand liquidity. Maybe it'll be an option though. Ripple-backed startup pushing to bring XRP to $140 billion gaming industry announces slew of new partnerships. This came out probably a week ago, but this is from Daily Hodl. I'll read the actual press announcement though, because I missed this. This is Forte, and Forte is a spring initiative, I believe, through Ripple. And industry pioneers partner to reimagine the economics of games. And I'm not going to really go through the partnerships in here, but just know that Forte is obviously trying to build upon utilizing XRP in the gaming industry. I will say one thing. I am seeing more and more in of utility and of digital asset based utility into video gaming, and I'm paying attention to it very much. So it's a market, it's a niche market that if you have the right product and the right utility for one of these digital assets that can interface across multiple different video games, or maybe even multiple different video gaming platforms. It'd be very interesting to see where that goes, because we all know that there's like customizable items and stuff like that in video games, and there's a market for that. I mean, not to get nerdy or anything, but like I used to play a game called Diablo and Diablo 2, and I think on Diablo 2, or maybe it was like the third one, there was this like marketplace, and if you found stuff, people were selling it for thousands of dollars. But imagine like having a decentralized version of like customizable items for video games, and one of these companies able to tap into that market. We all know how big the video gaming industry is. I doubt anybody thought it would get to the point that it's at this point in time. And blockchain and customization and, you know, just utilizing crypto assets is the natural progression for that industry for sure. And it's going to be a mainstream progression of that industry at some point in the near future. I'm certain of that. Just like finance, you know, things naturally progress. I have no doubts as to where this ecosystem goes as it grows, gains liquidity, and the liquidity necessary to uphold its utility, right? Because we all know how much utility digital assets have. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I guess to cap it off, XRP's at 70 or 67 cents right now. We'll see where this goes, everybody. I hope you guys have a great evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you're at. If there's news tomorrow, I will certainly make a video or put it out to you all. All right? I'll post the links down in the description. You guys have a good one. Later.